That's not good. Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to WolfQuest, where we're here with the Dauntless Pack. And it seems Persephone has just fallen sick. That's never what you want to see. We were just sleeping until dawn there. Oh boy. Dante's all too well acquainted with illness. He has faced it before as part of the challenge pack. But that doesn't mean he can just stop doing what needs to be done. Oh boy, alright. I'm gonna send the pups back in the den because we may have an attack. We also need to go get some food quickly. I think we're gonna want to brush up on the territory a bit as well. Let's take Spitfire with us and go as quickly as we can, and then we'll come back and spend as much of this rainy day here as we're able to. Okay, we've found an elk herd. We might be able to mark... Oh, they're already on the run. This is in some of the territory that we want to mark, so that might be working to our favor here. We just need to go quickly. Oh, are you weakened? It looks like Spitfire's on an elk here. I don't think it's turning around, though. Maybe let's not. Oh, I don't know if that one's going to be worth going after. Where did the rest of the herd go? Are they still running on ahead? We got separated from them, didn't we? Wow, they really did split off from the main herd. It looks like it's gone all the way over here. Oh, they're right over this hill. Okay. Okay, some of the weakened elk have got to be around here, except now they're not going to want to run so easily? Maybe? Nope, they're on the move again. Okay. Well, at least this is working to our favor so far. We just have to be careful not to take any unnecessary injuries while they're running in at close quarters like this. We do still have to hunt a buck mule deer. I see one that turned around. Is it you? I think so. Yes. All right. We still have to hunt a buck mule deer, but I don't think a lengthy hunt while we've got a sick pup is going to be the best call here. I think it's better to just stick with the elk herd if we have one, bring down the elk. We don't necessarily have to complete the challenge within, like, the time frame is the entirety of Slough Creek. It would be ideal to do it in the springtime, because I think the buck will be a little bit weaker, but I'm also not sure that strength is going to be the issue. After all, Dante is used to bringing down much tougher prey. But we've got our carcass, let's go ahead, we'll mark it, we'll eat, and then we'll let Spitfire go home, and we'll hurry up and see how much of this territory we can mark. I really want to mark this, but I'm not sure if we're going to. I don't want to waste more time than we have to. So we may have to weigh that risk depending on how long it takes to mark this bottom half here. I hope this was a good idea. We've marked the bottom half of the territory and we still have some time. It also doesn't seem like Persephone's illness is particularly severe from what we can tell. At the very least, it's not rapid. But this storm is getting a lot worse. The weather out here is positively miserable. I don't think that that's Dante's biggest concern right now, though. He wants to hurry up here. It shouldn't take too long. And I think he's rather torn right now. Indeed, it's easier to keep himself busy to find things to do, like staying on top of marking the territory so that he doesn't worry. But right now, Persephone really needs him to come home. He can't just spend all of his focus on doing things. He's going to have to return and face the waiting. And that was a bit easier with the challenge pack, when he had all of them to tend to. But here, he wouldn't put it off simply for the sake of fearing being alone with his own thoughts. But he certainly isn't relishing the prospect either of having too much time to think. Alright, we've made it back. And with some time to spare, Dante is already, I think, calculating in his head how to best handle this. He's, He's almost contemplating. Whoa, goodness, what is everybody doing all the way over here? Oh, I guess Spitfire is here. Hello. They're all fairly well fed. I suppose we'll feed them again. In fact, maybe we should have fed them closer to the den. Yes, let's... Oh, we're itching as well. Oh, boy. Flea load is something we're going to have to worry about as well. We'll put some food over here, and hopefully that will lure them back a little closer. Did I see an eagle through those trees? I may have. I'm not 100% sure. Let's try to bring him back. I think Spitfire has returned them to the den a little closer as well. She's working on helping fetch them, I believe. Yes, I think if enough of them stay over here, that should be good. We're going to spend a little time here, but we will have to rest eventually. Thankfully, I don't think... Yeah, Persephone's health is down to about 80%. She's not in mortal danger yet, but that doesn't mean she won't be. I think I've seen movement up there. Perhaps not? Perhaps not. I think Dante's very on edge, realizing, especially with Prospect Peak bothering us the way they have been, the visibility at this den isn't as good as it could be. And especially in this storm, he's feeling a bit jumpy. But perhaps it was just a flock of birds this time, and not anything truly worth being concerned about. Oh, that's not good. Speaking of danger, let's get back in the den. Back in the den. I don't see where the wolves are yet. This is exactly what Dante didn't like. You, get out of here. Prospect Peak indeed. How did I know? They just won't leave us alone. And we can't afford to go chasing them off into the middle of who knows where, too, not with a sick pup. I had a feeling they would seize this chance to attack, especially with the way the territory was going down. But it's certainly not helping Dante feel more at ease. At least the storm finally seems to be clearing so we can see a little bit better. Well, it looks like it or not, it's time to rest. Persephone is at 64%. I'm honestly tempted to sleep once, and I think that may be what Dante does. We'll spend a bit of the night sitting up, and hopefully that reassurance will help her recover. Oh, I think I see trouble in the distance. Yep, indeed. It looks like just one coyote, I think. You shouldn't have come here at all, let alone by yourself. You're not going to leave this place. I definitely think Dante, in all his frustration, he's kind of almost grateful for the chance to actually have an outlet for it. There's not really much you can do to fight a sickness. Goodness, Atlas never even went in the den. Buddy, you gotta not do that. But yeah, a physical enemy is at least something he can better deal with. Atlas really just stayed there and slept through that attack, didn't even bother getting up. I've been struggling to stop the pups from going in the den constantly too, which, oh boy, the territory's gonna be bad again by the end of this. I'm starting to think we need to investigate a new den because the flea load is going up by a lot. And especially if the pups keep trying to sleep in there, it might not be the best. But I don't know if we have a den that's close enough for Dante to feel good about it. He'll have to investigate some of the options. Oh, alright, well, that's a relief. Down to 27%, but she is healthy again, and that means we can all finally get some real sleep. Let's sleep through the rest of this night here, and come morning we'll address the territory, and maybe also the den. Or not? Oh no. Now it's Atlas who's sick. This is not good. But what's even worse is the territory. I'm starting to think we may need to move further away from Prospect Peak. They're just absolutely relentless. Let's send the pups back in the den again. Because we're gonna have to go mark some territory and get some food. But this is not good, especially not with another sick pup. Come on, Spitfire. Let's make sure we get something to eat and then hurry back. Oh boy, there's a bear on our carcass. This isn't gonna be worth going for. Nope, Spitfire, don't do it. Spitfire, let's go. This is not gonna be worth it. Alright. Well, I think what we'll do is we'll start off down this path, start marking what territory we can, and hopefully we'll bump into another elk herd along the way. This is a bull elk herd. Maybe it'll still point us in a good direction. There are other scents around. Oh? Or perhaps we won't need to hunt. This is a familiar scent, a bison carcass. Let's go check that out. If we don't have to spend time hunting today, that would be a really good thing. And all I smell right... Well, nope, I've spoken too soon. There's another bear. Is it on the carcass? Is the question. Probably. It sure is. These grizzlies, they just won't leave us alone. Oh, Spitfire, don't get too close. You're gonna get hurt. That's an unfortunate detour. Alright. Time to keep moving, I suppose, but we'll have to see what food we can scrounge up along the way. Maybe it will be time for that mule deer hunt. There is a trail here. And if it's easier to get to than the elk herd, I wouldn't say Dante's fond of hunting mule deer, but he does still want to hunt a buck to make sure that he knows how to. And to continue his quest to decide which is going to be the best food, although I think he's already kind of decided on elk at this point. Well... Mule deer 15 minutes. Let's just take a peek. If not, we'll go back for that elk herd. They are kind of near. Is this? It's a doe. Alright, so this is not going to be worth hunting. We could... Yeah, I think it's just going to be for the best to go for this herd. I think that's going to be our best chance, although the tracks were kind of far. But we also don't have too much time to waste spinning around and trying to figure out where to go next. I smell actual cow elk scents, so I don't think the herd is far after all, which is good news for us. We don't want to be away from home any longer than we have to. Yes, I hear them right over this hill. Alright, you guys. Time to start running. We need to do this quickly here. Although I don't want to use too much stamina. I've already been using some while we're running. Oh boy, this might be a rough hunt for Dante. Unless you happen to be weak? Yes, indeed! Well, maybe not so unlucky after all, especially if Spitfire can finish. Yep, there we go. Alright. Once again, the tide has swung in our favor for now, it would seem. Well, we managed to mark the territory, and we're starting to get a bit tired here. But we will return to spend as much time as we can with Atlas. I haven't seen how he's doing here. Hopefully he's alright. Down to 88. Okay. That's not awful. It could be worse. Could be better, but could also be worse. In any case, now that we're here, let's hope that he has the chance to recover. Man, we're scratching, though. I think once this sickness resolves itself, we need to spend some time looking for a new den because the pups are at, well, I guess they're at 12. Well, Athena's at 11. And we're already at, yeah, we're gonna have to move dens. There's no two ways about this. Alright. Let's spend a little time resting here and spend some time with Atlas. Hopefully it will help him. Well, our energy is rapidly running out. We are down to 3% wakefulness, so I think this is where we're gonna have to leave off for now. Atlas is at 81%, so it doesn't seem to be a rapid illness, but we've seen many times even slower moving ones can still prove fatal, and I think Dante is acutely aware of that. But it's not a problem he'll be able to address when he's running on this little sleep, so we'd best let the pack get their rest and leave this off. Before we do that, though, I do have an exciting announcement to make about the channel. If you've seen Blaze's episode, you'll know that we now have stickers available on Ko-fi. So we have stickers of Katari, Terrell, Blaze, and Tempest thus far, with more stickers coming soon, including a sticker for our very own Dante here. If you've been enjoying his story so far and you want to get yourself an actual sticker of him. Those will be going up on my Ko-fi in the near future, and if you are interested in finding out more, make sure to check the community tab. It'll probably be in my videos as well, and you can also follow me on Ko-fi so you get notified when stuff like that happens. I think it sends out notifications for that sort of thing. I should hope it does. You can follow and let me know if it actually does or not. But yeah, that's an exciting little development for that. And with that, we'll go ahead and leave this off here for today. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, this is Jay, over and out.